Hey, can everybody hear me, Jared?
Yes.
Okay. Would you let me know when we're recording?
We are good to go.
Great. Thank you all. Good evening. Welcome. My name is Mike Wickers. Today is Tuesday, January 7th, 2025, and this is the business meeting for the Cottonwood Heights City Council. I've asked Councilmember Suzanne Hyland to get us started this evening by leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Councilmember Hyland. Item 3 is a citizen comment period. This is an opportunity for our citizens to give comments on any topic that they wish. There will be a 3-minute timer, and we ask when that 3 minutes up that you wrap up your comments. We ask that all comments remain respectful and that they avoid insulting language. That council also will not engage in a back and forth. So if you will, if there are questions raised, we will. The staff will reach out to you during the week if you leave your contact information. The first comment card we have for this evening is Maggie Mills. I can't hear. Is the microphone on?
Oh, yes, now it's on.
There
Okay.
we go.
Is that better?
Yes.
Much better. Okay. So I just wanted to let you all know that our preschool programs are back in the swing of things now with the new year. And we have preschool story times and other programs like that on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays and Thursdays. So a lot going on there.
What's the age for that? Just curious.
That is just preschoolers, 3 to 5, but 2 to 5.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
getting really close. We're at 18 months. So 2 more months. Well,
Yeah.
that's really bad at math.
Maybe,
6 more months.
see how it
Okay,
goes.
sounds good. Just
Okay.
checking.
Nope, that's fine. And Read to a Dog is back on Fridays and Saturdays. It really helps those new readers or, ones who don't have a lot of confidence. Let's see, we have a new art gallery display up. Mark Marzoff, who regularly displays in our gallery, is back with some AI-generated cat art. It's very creative and very fun display. A lot of adult DIY crafts. A blood drive with the Red Cross next Wednesday, 10 to 4. And just a lot more, and I'll tell you about the rest of the month next time I'm here. Thank you.
Thank you, Maggie. I can't tell you how great we think it is that you come to our meetings and give us these updates. We love it. So we appreciate our involvement with the library. Okay, the next comment card I have is from Mary Ellen Johnson.
Hello, council members. Thank you for letting me speak. I've lived in Cottonwood Heights since 1991. Today, earlier, I listened to the work session regarding the future hawk light at Montview Park. It was interesting to hear the different ways it can be paid for, and because of that, I thought it was appropriate to talk about my request. I am contacting you again regarding the dangerous situation at 3422 Fort Union Boulevard. The gear room was approved several years ago without adequate parking, and because of the lack of parking, patrons park on the side of the road, which is Fort Union, across from the gear room, and they have to cross the busy street. And on a side note, the gear room is a thriving business, and it is always busy. I live on McIntosh Lane, and anytime I need to go west, I have to turn on to Fort Union and go west past the gear room. We have noticed pedestrians crossing without any regard to traffic in the day and especially at night when it is very dark. they cross very casual, like, oh, I can just take my time. Cars are traveling over 40 miles per hour, even though it's a posted 40 miles per hour speed limit. It is a very dangerous situation, and these pedestrians really don't seem to get it, that they could be dead in a second. At night when we're going out, it's really hard to see the people crossing. Often they're in black and you can't see them. We're very concerned as a neighborhood that we're going to have some serious accidents at this, at the Gear Room and on Fort Union. Several times I've come very close to almost hitting a pedestrian and let me tell you, it's not a pleasant thing to think that I could have been responsible for hitting a pedestrian only because they're crossing where they shouldn't be crossing and they seem not to be they're on their phones where they just seem to not really care. So I hope that, let's see here. I don't think any of you people deal with crossing or dealing with Fort Union on a daily basis because I live there, I'm constantly there, so is my neighborhood, and we are all very concerned about it. So please give it some thought. Maybe you could even go that way, out of your way a few times and see if it really is as bad as I say it is. With the construction, because of the water pipeline, it has gotten worse because of the parking and all the congestion and all, of course, now with ski traffic. And Cottonwood Heights is a walkability community, right? We want to walk safely, bike safely. That's what we're promoting in Cottonwood Heights. For the safety of Cottonwood Heights, okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mary Ellen. Okay, Jared, any online comments or emails that we need to submit into the record?
Yeah, we had one comment regarding the closure of mine shaft and the traction control that has been submitted.
Okay, great. Thank you. So I don't see any other comments, so I will close the citizen comment period. And we will move on to item 4, which are 3 different action items that we have scheduled for the council to vote on this evening. Beginning with item 4.1, consideration of ordinance 429, amending Title 12, 14, and 19 of the Cottonwood Heights Code of Ordinances. We had the opportunity to discuss this item a bit earlier in our work session. Any other questions or comments from the council on this item? Seeing none, I'll entertain a motion to approve ordinance 429, amending Title 12, 14, and 19 of the Cottonwood Heights Code of Ordinances.
I'll make the motion to approve ordinance 429.
I'll second.
A motion to approve from Councilmember Holton and a second from Councilmember Newell. Final comments? Call for the vote. Councilmember Highland.
Yes.
Councilmember Newell.
Yes.
Councilmember Holton.
Yes.
And I will vote yes. Okay, item 4.2, consideration of resolution 2025-01, approving an interlocal agreement with Salt Lake County for traffic signal maintenance. We also had the opportunity to discuss this item earlier in our work session. Any other questions or comments from the council? Seeing none, I'll entertain a motion to approve resolution 2025-01, approving an interlocal agreement with Salt Lake County for traffic signal maintenance.
I'll motion to approve resolution 2025-01.
I'll second that.
The motion to approve from Councilmember Highland and a second from Councilmember Holton. Final comments? Call for the vote. Councilmember Newell.
Yes.
Councilmember Highland.
Yes.
Councilmember Holton.
Yes.
And I will vote yes. Thank you. The last item for under consideration is item 4.3, consideration of resolution 2025-02, approving agreement with Governance Sciences Group, Inc., DBA Flash Vote for Public Input Polling. We had the opportunity to discuss this earlier as well. Any other questions or comments from the council?
I'll just make a quick comment. There's been some concerns that have arisen that I think merit us continuing this motion until the next meeting so that we can take some time to do additional due diligence, and I support that.
Yeah, we had some great discussions. I think we need to figure out some of the details of the contracting and how we best want to move forward. So I'm going to make a motion to actually table this item and address it at a future council meeting. Continuing it until the next meeting. Thank you for that, Shane.
And I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion to continue the item from Councilmember Holton and a second from Councilmember Newell. Any other questions? I'll call for the vote. Councilmember Holton,
Yes.
Councilmember Highland,
Yes.
Councilmember Newell,
Yes.
and I will vote yes on that item. Okay, so we will continue that item until our next meeting. Okay, the last item on our agenda is item 5.0, approval of the consent calendar, which are the minutes of the City Council work session and business meeting for December 17th, 2024. Can I get a motion to approve the consent calendar?
I'll motion to approve the consent calendar.
I'll second.
Okay, motion to approve and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Great. The last item is a motion to adjourn.
I would like to motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you all. Good night.